You know, and I think Sigint covers the, you know, like their backgrounds a little bit more in a codec.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two.
You know, as far as like what each of their identities mean.
Called the Cold War.
Jack?
You know, and like part of it is formed around like what emotion they carry into battle. You know, but I think it's just a little bit more than just that. Right, you know, because I mean, MGS3 kind of, you know, I guess more or less borrowed that concept. You know, the like emotions that were, well, more or less suppressed in battle, like what the SLP system was intended to do was to make a soldier more efficient. You know, regulate their, you know, like their vital signs, their, you know, heck, even their like emotional like functions. You know, whereas, you know, the Cobra unit, you know, we're not so like they're loose cannons, but it's just, you know, like what their, I guess what their purpose was. You know, like what emotion they carry into battle. You know, and they just kind of build off of that. I was referring to something like the end. Oh, confirmed that the pain in the end had parasites, so why not the rest of the Cobra unit? Well, I mean, I guess who's to say that the Fear didn't have parasites either? You know, because, I mean, how else could he, you know, stealth camouflage at will? You know, and then I guess for the Fury, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't think he had parasites either, but just something about going into space and, I don't know, like I said, the only thing I can kind of speculate is, you know, like maybe, like, you know, solar radiation, you know, might have done something to him. You know, or even if it didn't, I think it's just, you know, he just was nuts. You know, like at the very end, he's like thinking he's talking to Mission Control, and then he just jetpacks into the ceiling.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy attacking from an unknown position.
I do find that kind of lame. It's just parasites that they have their powers. Well, I don't think it's the parasites that made them the way they were. Or rather, it just, like it's, like it enhances their abilities. You know, like they were all good, like soldiers, you know, in some form or another when they fought together, like in World War II, you know, when they were dispatched at Normandy. You know, but I guess along the way, how they were infected and why, you know, then maybe, yeah, it just kind of enhances whatever abilities they might have had or not. You know, like I said, maybe their personalities were kind of what they already were, but then, yeah, the pain in the end get parasites, and then suddenly the pain can somehow control hornets, and, you know, the end can somehow, you know, like enhance himself with that, like, photosynthetic, you know, regeneration. You know, also talk to, you know, the trees and wildlife. You know, but I think before that, like, he was a skilled, like, sharpshooter. Right? So, I mean, like, he already had that going for him, and then it's just the photosynthetic regeneration was just, you know, an add-on, if you will. You know, and then you got the Sorrow, who's a, you know, telepathic, you know, spirit medium. You know, he could commune with, you know, the spirits of the dead.
Huh? Something wrong? Huh? Who's that?
You know, and then I think I remember, like, what the boss said about Snake, you know, at the rope bridge. And, you know, when Volgan had asked, you know, oh, is he coming with us? And she said that, you know, that Snake had not found, like, what emotion to carry into battle. Like, he's too pure. You know, and not pure as in, like, he's not willing to get his hands dirty, but rather, you know, like, it was him trying to find his purpose. Like, she asked him, like, what loyalty to the end means.
Sarkozy.
And I think part of that,
As in from Sarkozia?
that growth for Snake was actually trying to figure out what that really meant.
What? Move! Move! What? What? Let's move! What?
Ooh. Okay, dude, I shot like 5, like, anesthetic rounds at you.
Where did he go?
I mean, like, your whole arm would be numb. It bothers me that the boss in Fury went to space. It dismisses the background of the Fury. I mean, other than, I guess, saying that he was just some, I don't know, cosmonaut that went nuts. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't recall if there was a codec that talks more about his background over the others. But you're right, the boss did also go into space. And I think it was during, like, the re-entry, you know, like, something had happened which, you know, put her into a coma. You know, because it was, you know, during that time, you know, I mean, space travel was still being worked out. You know, I mean, you know, the Russians already gotten, you know, Sputnik up into space. You know, and then they were trying to get, you know, some low orbit, like, operations happening, like, not to go, you know, like, way outer space. You know, like, they were trying to work towards that. To be fair, he is crazy, so he might never ever been to space.
Sarkozian? As in from Sarkozia?
Shot. What's that? Come on. Major, watch out!
You know, that'd probably be something worth looking up in the master book. You know, or I guess, like, really any wiki for that matter.
Sarkozian? As in from Sarkozia?
Wow. I haven't gold split in that fight in a while. Ooh, some clackers, huh? No scarf, but I wore it for an hour. better.
Who's that? Running away, huh? Away, huh?
Oof.
What do you think you're doing? Huh? Hey! Nobody here.
I worry about that guy.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Just my imagination. You! What are you up to? Hey!
You know, the funny thing about being able to do that in this game over MGS2 is that at least when you bump into guards in this game, like, your disguise doesn't come off. Right? You know, because, like, that would happen in MGS2 anytime you bump into a guard is riding with the BDU outfit. You know, and what's even more, you know, hilarious is the fact that while I'm just deliberately running right through them, I mean, all they ever do is just yell at you. You know, they're not like, you know, it's like, oh, it's an intruder, you know, yada yada. They just think it's some scientist that's, you know, disgruntled or something. That never made sense to me. You cartwheel, it doesn't come up, but bump into someone, oh no. I mean, yeah, that's a good point.
Wasn't dead after all!
Sarkozian? As in from Sarkozia?
Huh? The enemy's here.
This is HQ.
Sarkozian? As in from Sarkozia?
Not too shabby.
Oh, whoops.
Freeze! You.
Holy Green Run, good luck. Yeah, well, I just hope it stays that way. But I appreciate it, Speedy.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you.
Hey, thanks, Mudcrab.
I'm still in a dream, snaky.
Well, I mean, the way that it's routed, yeah, it is pretty hard. I would have to make some changes.
I'm still.
You know, like, I would have to look at, like, what the latest, like, sub 110 times are, like, how they, you know, like, there's some areas like the mountains and the forests at the very end of the run, I know that are done differently. You know, where it's just less, less engaging with some guards, or, you know, maybe just done in different ways that are faster. Oh, I'd have to look it up.
What's this box? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown. Commencing alert status.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
This and San Andreas made your freshman year of high school so much fun. Those as well as all. Oh, Morrowind played the bananas out of all of them. MGS3 sadly has only so much replay value. I think it's 108.52. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I was pretty sure that the latest was like a sub 109. You know, like same category of you know, like European Extreme Console.
Sarkosian? As in from Sarkosia?
You ready for this? My suit! Not bad.
Sarkosian?
Wow, man.
As in from Sarkosia?
Fury is just like, you know, he's just being chill today, and I like it. Yeah, because I'll tell you, there's some days where the Fury will just go all over the place. Ruins speedruns and traumatizes, you know, people. Well, I mean, that partially based on luck, Mudcrab. You know, like where the Fury ends up and then how he reacts to, you know, spotting me, and then like as he's being attacked, you know, like does he zip off right away, or does he try to charge up his jetpack, and then I just, you know, attack him when he's open. You know. saw the Minecraft movie today, and I was surprised they showed the MGS3 Delta trailer. The moment you open the door to the screening, you heard the intro to Snake Eater.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Yeah, I've heard some mixed things about the Minecraft movie. You rated a 4 out of 10? Alright, so, like, it's not the worst thing imaginable, but it's also, I don't know. I mean, I guess the way I kind of look at it is...
Sir.
I don't know. It's like they're trying to take advantage of, you know, making a live action of a really popular game. Like, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Is, like, the first Mario Brothers movie that they did. I'm talking, like, the really, really,
Who have you been
you know, like,
He doesn't know what
not that great, you know, Mario movie.
You'd better start talking.
Please stop this!
Yeah, the 90s one.
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
The one that, like, didn't make any damn sense, but they were just taking advantage of what was a popular game at the time. I felt like it gives me that kind of vibe.
You monster.
No, man, the Super Mario Super Show was awesome, alright? But the Mario Brothers movie, man, that thing was just... I don't even know where to begin.
Guess he's dead.
It's that bad.
Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? What a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby. But not for long. Well then.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me. Who is helping you? Who let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
I mean, honestly, like, the guys that did that show were, like, way closer to, like, what should have been the movie than what we got in the movie itself.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, jeez. Did you throw up?
I mean, better casted, better written, and just, I think the format was just done better. You know, plus they had the animated show, like, you know, like as a, you know, like another part of it, so, like, it just made it what was already good, like, even better. And yo, didn't they do the... They had some, like, Legend of Zelda, like, animated series, too. Like, I forget if it was on the same show or not. Like, they had one part of it where it was the live action, right? And then they would, like, transition into, like, the Super Mario Brothers, like, you know, animated series. And I swore they also played, like, Legend of Zelda. You know, it's the one where, You know, it's the one where I guess we got introduced to the meme of, well, excuse me, princess. No, not Zelda CDI. that's its own thing. But yes, that is another, yeah, meme-worthy source of entertainment. Bombs. That boils. Rope. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. I'm sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer. God, imagine if the merchant from RE4 did that to Leon. You know, if he was short on cash. It'd be like, instead of as usual, huh, what are you buying? Oh, sorry, Leon. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer. Stranger, you're broke AF. Oh, I forgot to equip the cigar, didn't I? Doesn't matter. Nah, it just saves a little bit of time anyway. Man, attempts to roll uphill but ends up going to the side. Don't know why Twitch is allowing you to use your Amazon Prime sub to the stream. Well, usually if you have Amazon Prime linked to your Twitch account, it would show like a blue crown symbol, like what Speedy has like on his as an example. And then I think if it does that, oh, I forgot to teach camo. Then it should allow you to give you the option to use the Prime sub token. Whoa, no. I mean, it's very tempting to just pull this guy's head off, but, you know, don't want to do that. Think Twitch hates you? Twitch hates all of us. You know, that's why they keep pushing more ads. You know, they push more ads, they're inconsistent with their, you know, ban, you know, guidelines. You know, as in people that are just repeat offenders continue to, you know, do stupid shit to get banned, and then they do it again, and then people that do stuff for less get banned for longer. But yeah, back to the Prime thing. Yeah, I think it's just double checking that it's linked.
During
You know, like I mean, it's been a long time since I've done it, but I'm sure that there's like a whole process to it.
Hear it! Time to die!
Not that far behind.
They're over here!
From 4 to 6 to 8 ads to watch, it's too many. Don't like it and you want it gone. Yeah, I mean, just so people understand that, you know, like, most of the time if ads play, I'm not the one that's, like, actually, like, initiating that. You know, very rarely do I actually run ads myself, unless if it's a, you know, like a bathroom break or something like that. Twitch streamers should have an option to turn the ads off. Oh, believe me, I wish I could.
Don't let them get away! There they are!
The way to do that is to stay non-affiliate. Yeah, they don't add, yeah, like Twitch doesn't like mandate ads on, yeah, like non-affiliated accounts. You know, Twitch affiliate and Twitch partners are, yeah, like they're set to have some. Now, the only leeway that I have is like how often ads are played. You know, like there's some like things you can set in place, like how often they can be played, or if you don't set something in place, like Twitch will just kind of play them, I don't know, like whenever it wants, kind of thing. I don't know, like I said, they changed it over the years. You know, like I never really actually looked at that option on the dashboard in a long time. but it's like YouTube, if you don't put ads, they shadow ban you. Oh, from like the streamer's perspective? Well, since seemingly there's really no way to actually like turn it off as a streamer. You know, I think the only thing that could get you in trouble is like if you, I don't know, promote like, I don't know, like ad blocker or some shit. You know, or something that just goes against their, you know, like their terms of use policy. You know, regarding that thing. I mean, I don't know exactly like what the limitations are. Really, the only thing I figured that can get you in trouble from a streamer's perspective, I mean, not that there's already like a list, but it'd be things like, you know, like view botting, you know, like artificially growing your view count. And then there's like, I don't know what they call like, I don't know, some kind of like fraud. You know, like misrepresenting like information that you submit. You know, like if you become affiliated or partnered. You know, like if you gave them a, you know, bogus, you know, like, you know, social security number, something like that, which you should never do anyway.
I planted 4 C3 charges. Only one more left. Keep your aim steady.
Big one!
Keep your aim
Take
steady.
us behind those rocks!
Moving behind the rocks.
Keep going! You're good! You're good! You're good! And stop! Sorry,
Sarkozian?
Captain, we'll buff
As
out
in
those
from
scratches.
Sarkozia?
Did it wrong again. Eva, stop. Oh. Okay, we got the loop. Oh shit. Oh, that wasn't a headshot though. Oh, and I missed. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I thought that was the kill shot. Alright, well, I'm still behind anyway. sucks to be that guy. Get off me, bruh. Wow, that's funny. They both went down together. Oh, wait, why am I using this again? Yeah, I could have just used the... Yeah, the SVD to do that. That never gets old. Yeah, just setting up a domino effect there.
Here comes our jump. Hold on tight. Yeah. What do you think of that? Not bad. Let me have some more.
It's alright, Eva, I got it.
I hear something.
I'm so hungry.
Nah, that chance kind of came and went during the Shagohod fight.
Excellent, Jack.
You know, but man, it's the closest I've been in a long time.
Get ready!
Sarkozian? As in from Sarkozia?
Hey, at least we end on a gold. Should do a more core run, all plants and animals.
Take this. Keep it safe.
She's handing Snake the Digital Deluxe pre-order of, you know, Snake Eater Delta.
It's our only hope.
Hang on to it, Snake, but you can't open it for another 4 months.
Patriot. Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say,
Yeah, it would be a good Photoshop.
you're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
and then like, you know, dub in, you know, Snake's response in MGS1 when it's I can't do it, I can't shoot.
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
All right, so it's gonna be close, but I don't think it's a PB chat. But like I said, it is the closest I've been in a really long time. You know, it's, you know, most runs that I get to this point, they're off by so much, you know, like by minutes. You know, maybe one that was like, I don't know, like 30, 40 seconds off, but this is the closest I've been that I do remember. You know what I hope they add as an option for the remake? You know, to have like copyrighted songs like auto-muted. You know, for streaming and, you know, recording purposes. You know, so like Way to Fall, for example, would get DMCA flagged on the VOD and on YouTube if I upload a run of this. You know, some games nowadays have that option like put in. You know, where it either auto-mutes songs that are likely to be copyright flagged, or it just replaces it with something else for you. You know, because otherwise I, you know, have to, you know, mute it manually and then place something else over it. You know, it's... I get it, you know, why it's in place, but, you know, at times it does feel kind of stupid having to do this. Delta has the MGS2 remake demo. Man, wouldn't that be something? They should make a champion belt for Metal Gear speedrunning. PS3s and DualShock 3s only. Oh god. Man, I would have to deal with the FPS lag, the long loads, godforsaken controller I never want to use again unless if I absolutely have to. And now some more words by Ocelot.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now.
Imagine they load in the fake microfilm and,
so.
you know, it just says, you know, LOL, it was fake. You know, with the Keck Dub, you know, emote on it.
KGB must still have part of the legacy.
God, that'd be so hilarious.
Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday.
Oh, he's right about that.
Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
All right, what do we got? Yeah, like I thought, but I mean that is close. You know, it's I don't know. I kind of blame myself because I flubbed the second half of the Shagohod fight, which should have continued the time that I saved. Right, because I didn't really get the loop at the start of it, but I eventually did, and then I lost all of it because I missed a headshot. And then just it took way longer to end it than it should have. But even then, I mean, just the fact that I'm able to get close to PB pace again is really good to see. Because like I said, a lot of times I don't get this kind of time range lately. And I mean, in a trilogy stream, it's hard because, you know, normally it'd be around this time I'd be like attempting, you know, to run this game. If not, maybe be like halfway through, which the last time I didn't even get there because I lost to the end. So I was glad that I was able to get this kind of run today, because I felt like this was the run that we should have had Friday, you know, but stuff happens in a trilogy run, you know, but definitely, it was definitely worth doing today, And, you know, I may finally just upload this because, like I said, it's going to be hard to beat 111.36. I don't know how close I'll get to this again. And I hate having to say, oh, yeah, I'll upload it when I get a better run. And then, like, months go by and I'm still, like, haven't done it yet. But, yeah, I think we're going to do it this time, especially because it's FoxHound.